Hi everyone, welcome to Ms. Emerald Tarot. So I already pulled the cards out for the sake of time. I'm actually going to do the single Celtic cross spread. My spread's a little different than the traditional one. I've added some things to it over the years. I have been reading tarot cards for over 18 years and I've basically been clairvoyant my whole life, so at least as long as I can remember. So anyway, I'm going to change the camera. Full reading. And here you go. Or that's a little sideways. Sorry, I will edit this. But, so my version of the Celtic Cross, it does have more than 10 cards because you know me, love the clarifier cards. So anyway, if anyone wanted to screenshot that and then watch along with the video, I mean, I guess there you go. Sorry about the quality. Camera angles are never perfect. So now we're going to continue the reading. So let me, oh boy, fixing camera angle. This is terrible. I will hopefully edit this before I post it, but sometimes I don't. Anyway, so our first card that we have in the significator position is the Ten of Swords reversed. So this is actually showing that you're coming out of the end of what has been a rough cycle with a lot of growth and development. You've learned a lot from it, but that cycle is ending and those swords are now falling out of your back. And you're actually going to find sanctuary. So everything that you've been looking for, it's like right there, like you're on the right path. So for this collective, that seems to be a big concern is, am I on the right path? Am I going where I'm going? Because one of the myths about tarot is that it'll tell you your exact future. That is not true. What it will do is tell you that based on everything happening now, everything that's been set in motion, this is what is most likely to happen if you continue on this path. So it is meant to be empowering, not limiting. So that'll be another video I perhaps make someday about tarot myths, what it does and doesn't do. But anyway, this will be a longer video, so please bear with me because this is the first layer of just a Celtic cross spread. So this is the larger spread that does give much more details because all the positions in the layout do mean something. So which cards are in conjunction with which can change the meanings. So if anyone's looking up formulaic readings and realizing that sometimes that things I'm saying are not what you've read, what you've learned about, there's more than one way to read cards, and when you add in the clairvoyant and empath, like the cards are a gateway for me. So what this is showing is someone's looking for new love. They're looking for their divine counterpart, that person that's gonna really just, honestly, the other half of the power couple that you've always wanted. I don't know, that is the phrase that always pops into my head. I feel like when trying to do these readings for the collective is like, someone is really looking for their counterpart, the other half of the power couple they've always dreamed of, and they've had some starts, they've had relationships, like you've been with other people, and it's been so close, but not quite. But this person, it's like you think they're magic, like you see something in them where they are magic, they are everything, like you see softness and you see fire and ice all at the same time, and that someone thinks that's really hot. Like they're really into that. And like you're already talking. Like you initiate a conversation with this person. Like you're pretty sure that this is gonna go the way you want, and that's almost, it scares the hell out of you. Like I'm showing like this, like you want to go riding forward but at the same time you're not overly confident about it, but that this is like the highest ideals position. Like, yeah, that's definitely, you wouldn't want to treat this person like I am the be all end all or be too authoritative perhaps, but like passion's fine. Like squashing them would not be fine because whoever the other individual is, that's something that they won't tolerate, because whoever this is, the Queen of Swords, this is a very analytical, intellectual type of person, like, and it's kind of the vibe that they give off as like, well, don't start it or I'll finish it. Like, so they're not someone to be trifled with. Like they've been through a lot, and that's how they've gotten to where they are, and there's just going to be no more BS for this person. So they haven't turned hard, they haven't any of that, but they are very much in their power. They know what they want, they know what they don't, they know what works for them, they know what won't. So this is someone to be honest and level with, and not to be played with, no mind games with this person, because they're used to that and they always win because they're not playing. Like, that's the closest I can explain it. Like, they're not a game player, so don't play with them and be straight up, which is not in your instinct to do, because I think any time that this collective has tried that with someone in the past, it's somehow backfired, even times it shouldn't have. So now we're in the internal position where, like, you're watching them, you're watching their social media, you're trying to learn everything about them, and you like what you see, and you're about ready to make that move to move forward, which seems like that's been a long time coming. So, like, that's the cards I'm showing that represent that. And then for the how everything looks on the outside, you're almost pretending you couldn't care less about this person, like, and you're worried about who's coming in, like, is there competition for their attention? Because that's the one thing I guess you are not having a lot of luck telling from external views, is if they're interested in other people, like what's going on there. This is not a player, whoever this person is, and neither are you, even if you used to be, like, not anymore. Like, I don't know, this collective, like, they usually have a lot of admirers, a lot of suitors, or things like that, like a lot of people chasing them, but they're not, I don't know, most of the people in my collective here, I feel like we all have a reputation not deserved or something, for you're actually looking for love, you're not trying to play games, but people misunderstand very often. So in the hopes and fears, like, you're actually afraid of, like, being alone forever, and that no one's ever going to really see and appreciate you for who you are. Everyone's afraid of that. Like, there's somebody out there for everybody. I truly do believe that in my heart. So I wouldn't worry about that, and or let that hold you back, because you're not going to know if you don't try. So, like, what I see is, like, you do end up talking to this person, like, it's almost like you're swept off your feet, but you sweep them right off theirs. So, like, you're trying to rationalize out a romantic thing, and that's not 100% how this works. So, like, you still need to follow your heart, all while not being stupid. So, and I'm showing that everything is going to dramatically change within likely the next week. Timing is difficult to get from tarot cards, and I always joke I am chronologically challenged, so I'm that person that always runs late. I could be off, give or take, usually 3 days, but within the next week or so, everything's about to dramatically change, and in all the best ways. Like, I just feel like, oh, like that butterflies in one's heart feeling. So, I don't know, I think you are on the right path, and this is gonna go very well for you.